So what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've uploaded. I just want to apologize for that. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to try to crack this thing open and expose the planetary gears, and you know, I found some extra time today and I thought I'd take the initiative and try it again. Last time we had a pretty hard time trying to crack this thing open, but I think we might have some success right now after a second look over. So that's what we're gonna try to do today, guys. Nothing special. I just want to open it up, see what's inside, see the engineering behind it, and kind of give you guys a look that nobody else has even thought about doing on YouTube, and try to bring this to you guys. So without further ado, I'm just gonna speed this up, crack it open hopefully, and then show you guys what's inside. Let's get to it. What's going on, guys? So we did get it open successfully. It was quite the interesting opening. First thing I want to let you guys know before we get into the details of the Rotrex is how I got it open. I ended up using a stake, one of these things, a hammer, and the wedge. So I placed the Rotrex Supercharger on top of that, and then I just hit it on the other side with the stake and the hammer, and it popped right open. Alright, so let's get into the nitty gritty. The first thing you'll notice when you open the Rotrex is this thing right here. And you're probably wondering, how the hell does this actually turn this? You see, it has a pillar right here that slides into here. But how does that actually turn it? You'll see over here, you'll notice as I'm turning it, it turns that. And that's where we connect it to the belt. So the belt drives this, thus spins this. And now we're figuring out how it's going to spin this. Actually, if you guys take a closer look, sorry, I'm going to try to let it focus. If you guys take a look right here, there's a little slit. And then on the other side of it, there's also another little slit right there. So this is where these two little suckers come in. And so it wasn't a matter of trying to wedge it out. It was just trying to get these things actually out of here, which is extremely tricky. I think I may have bent them, but that's okay. I don't know, it doesn't look like I bent them, but anyways, that's what was going on. As we see here, we have 3 bearings, and you can kind of see the planetary gears. I have no idea as to how to get this open to expose the bottom, but this is, I think, as close as I'll get to the gears, guys. It's pretty interesting once you get it spinning. I was playing with it. Let's see if I can get it to spin. No, hold on, let me set up the camera, guys, and I'll show you how it works. Alright, sorry about that. So I was trying to spin this with my hands, and it was actually really difficult, and so I figured the best way to show you guys how this works is if I just spin it with a wire. I know it's ghetto, but that's pretty much how it works. One more thing I want to clarify for you guys. You guys noticed, again, I'm pointing this out, that these things drive the Supercharger. Well, these little slits right here, it turns out I'm an idiot. Instead of trying to wedge it out like I did, all you have to do is slide it in, and then one side should drop. I don't know if I can do it with one hand, but anyways, one side should drop, and then the other one will drop as well, and then at that point you just rotate it to where it lines up. The pins should fall into place and they should lock in, and after that you just tighten everything up, put all the bolts back, and you're good to go. But as you can tell, I'm an idiot and I damaged it way too much, so I'm not going to use this Rotrex unit ever again. I'm just going to scrap it. So yeah, don't make that mistake, guys. Next time, just wiggle it, play with it, slide it out. That's how it's supposed to be taken out, not with a wedge or anything like that. So yeah, awesome. But yeah, you guys more or less get the idea of how this thing works, and the planetary gears work. At least you guys know what it looks like inside. It does look like we did have some friction here, but I think that's just from me opening the damn thing improperly. I'm pretty sure I did this wrong. So do not try this with your guys' supercharger. If you guys are trying to fix it and looking for an easy way to open this, it's not going to be easy simply because of this thing back here. It's going to be quite tricky. But anyways, we didn't really find much. One of you guys asked me on my last video whether I believed whether this, if it was clogged up with the fluid, if it would prevent the Rotrex from actually spinning and building boost. I find that highly unlikely, simply because there's so many places where the fluid can leak from. I don't think this fluid can turn all crusty and like actually become a solid and clog up the tubes, unless you have something clogged up like a rock or something crazy. So yeah, I think it would just leak out of the weakest point where it's sealed, and I think that would be probably around the oil cooler or the top where these things are at. I think it would leak from there first, simply because the belt is just too powerful. It's driven by the car or the motor. So yeah, I think that's highly unlikely. Again, I'm not an engineer. I'm just a bored kid opening his Rotrex that broke down for educational purposes. And yeah, I did notice these little screws over here. I'm kind of curious as to what's behind it, but then not really. My main focus was getting these planetary gears exposed for you guys and showing you guys what's actually behind it. But I think that'll be it for this video, guys. It's pretty safe to say that I'll never go with Rotrex again. Yeah. So thank you guys for staying with the channel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for, sticking on my channel, even though I haven't been uploading recently. Life has been crazy. I have school. I graduate in December. Blah blah blah. Whatever. You guys don't care about that. But hopefully I'll be putting out some more content soon. I'm saving up for some more car parts, and yeah. Till then, guys, always remember to be blessed. I hope you guys are doing well in life, and you guys take care. Peace.